Cuba is an island in the Caribbean located in North America. Cuba has been greatly influenced by Spain, the United States, and the Soviet Union. The Taino people inhabited the island of Cuba in the 15th century. Later, the Spaniards invaded Cuba in 1511 and created a settlement called Barbacoa. They died soon after settling due to diseases. Havana is the capital of Cuba. It has a population of 2.1 million people. Havana is located on the north coast of Cuba. It is also the largest city in the Caribbean and draws many tourists. Santiago de Cuba is another popular city with a population of 510,000. It is the second largest city in Cuba. It lies on the southeastern part of the island. Santiago de Cuba is connected to the Caribbean Sea on the bay. Camagüey is the third largest city in Cuba. Camagüey has a population of 310,000 people. It is known to be dedicated to cattle breeding. It lies on the northern coast of Cuba. It also has a maze design, so invaders have a hard time moving and attacking in the city. Cuba's government is now considered to be a socialist government, even though the constitution is based on communism. The current president is Miguel Díaz-Canel, who is in the Communist Party. The flag of Cuba has 3 blue stripes and 2 white stripes. The blue stripes represent the 3 departments Cuba is divided into. The white stripes represent the purity of patriots. It also has a red triangle which represents constancy, strength, equality, and liberty. Every year in Havana, Cuba, they host a film festival for the first 2 weeks of December. The event is for Latin American film directors, actors, and producers. The festival presents documentaries, animations, short films, and feature productions. The Havana Film Festival is used to promote Latin American films. Some Cuban dances are the rumba, the conga, son guaracha, and the salsa. Cuban music is a blend of African and Spanish. A famous genre of music to listen to in Cuba is Afro-Cuban jazz, which was developed in the 1940s. A few famous dishes in Cuba are ropa vieja, vaca frita, and arroz con pollo. Ropa vieja is the national dish of Cuba. It is a mix of tomato sauce and shredded beef. Vaca frita is also made up of shredded beef, but is cooked twice to make it more crispy. The name translates to fried cow. Arroz con pollo is rice, chicken, sofrito, and tomato sauce mixed together. Desi Arnaz, who was born in Santiago, Cuba, was a famous musician and actor. He was known for starring in I Love Lucy, a TV show popular in the 50s. He also played in a Latin orchestra, then he later joined a band and created his own orchestra. Desi Arnaz was drafted for World War II, but later got injured. He was sent to the United Service Organization so he could entertain other injured soldiers. Arnaz died in 1986 from lung cancer. The national sport of Cuba is baseball, and is widely played throughout the country. In the 19th century, baseball was introduced to Cuba. Since 1959, many Cubans have played in the Major League of the United States. Jose Abreu is a famous professional baseball player who has played in the major leagues. Some holidays Cuba celebrates are Christmas and Labor Day. They also celebrate Jose Marti's birthday, which is on January 28th. Jose Marti was a Cuban poet, and he is considered the father of Cuban Revolution. I chose Cuba for this project because my mom has a friend from Cuba, and I thought it would be interesting to learn more about their culture, diversity, and unique architecture.